What's up guys, Big Climb 34 coming at you today with a little bit more of a truck update. Today we're going to be working on getting the valve spring swapped out so that the cam can function properly. My dad's here helping, he doesn't realize I'm recording. But anyways, that's about the gist of what's going on today. We're going to try not to drop any valves into the engine, and people have been wondering where you have problems. Is that another one? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? People have been wondering where the truck's been at, and it's about time. It's warm, it's November, so I'm taking advantage of it and working on it. Protect the house, and if somebody comes in, bite them right in the okay? You got it? Yeah? Okay. You're gonna do it, I know you will. I have too many keys. I'm like a janitor. I don't even know what half these keys are for, I don't know. Sued.
This was for this, I don't have that no more. This was for that, I don't have that no more. I don't go here no more, I don't do that no more. Let's work in the parking lot.
We stopped at Advance and they didn't have, what is this? Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, you're okay.
Oh, we're good. They didn't have what we needed. The spring compressor tool, and I wanted to grab a magnet, and I just didn't see them, and I don't like asking people because it's a pain in the ass. We're just gonna go to Harbor Freight because they're cooler anyway. So hopefully we don't get a tool, because I was reading reviews on the Harbor Freight spring compressor and they've got mixed reviews, and I hate this. Blah, 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 you know, people about everything. So we're gonna see if we can get it and not struggle with it and have these springs off today, and then probably next week we'll be sending some, well, not sending stuff off, taking some stuff over for a little bit of welding and fab work, and then...
Do you have the new springs?
Yeah, I have the new springs.
We're gonna put them on too.
Yeah, we're gonna take the other ones off, put the new ones on. Next week the turbo kit should get underway, and then all I have to do is really the fuel pump and get the trans and rear situation in line, and that's it. So it's not like a ton of stuff, it's just some of the stuff gets like a little bit tedious, and it's like, ugh, you know? I don't know if that made any sense, but I gotta ask you one favor. When we go in here, literally, I'm going to buy the spring tool and a magnet, and that's it. So your job is going to be to not let me buy everything, because I will try to. All right? Got it? Oh,
What?
we're
Why?
Black Friday sale.
Oh, we're not we're good. You're because all that money you gotta spend.
Black Friday, love it. Leave in the comments below what your best Black Friday deal is that you ever got. I got a TV for like 200 bucks for a 55 4K TV at Walmart last year. That's pretty good. Straight to the tools we need. Huh?
I said, where's the tools we need?
I don't know. Ooh, these are only $1.99 each.
New funnel, a brush.
I need everything. Automotive things.
It's a Pittsburgh.
Please don't be shitty. Please don't be shitty. Please don't be shitty.
Is that the only one they got?
Yeah, looks like it. Oh, I'm knocking shit. Jeez. Only me. This Christmas music makes me want to dance in a store. Door to Christmas music.
Get some of these. Oh, look at that.
Stop. 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 You kind of need one of these breaker bars. No, I don't need those. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now.
Get me the out of here.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Walk. Walk. Use this to protect your balls.
Retard with a camera.
You're not allowed to say that word.
Not allowed to say retard. Tart with a camera. Spasmo with a camera.
Spasmo?
spin spastastic. We're kind of there. Okay. And we make it like this. That goes on the top. There we go.
Pop off?
Yeah. I'll hold this here for you. Perfect. And you gotta hold. Yep, well, just damn it.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, well, you fucking broke it. No, it ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work. So today we learned that Harbor Freight tools can be good, but their valve spring compressors are worthless pieces of shit. I could probably get more value out of this if I scrapped it, and it's made out of steel, so it's like no money basically. Had a lot of fun spiking it on the ground though. Alright, so essentially the problem that we're having is the tool is designed to clamp onto the spring at the bottom and push down on the top, which compresses the spring. There's two clips that hold it in. You put a magnet in there, you take the clips out and you're good. But being as it's a Harbor Freight tool, I do enjoy a lot of their tools. 90% of my tools are from Harbor Freight, but it just doesn't really work so well. So I looked around, and to get a good valve spring tool, you either have to make it yourself. There's a lot of guys who cheaply, effectively made one. I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to try and zip tie around the base of it to hold it onto the spring while I crank it at the top and compress it. And it might not work, it might work, but we'll see how much you can really do with zip ties. Because this tool's really pissing me off. Really? Like, really? Come on.
You got it on there?
Not really.
Just get it started. I'm going to try to put this pair of vice grips, which may or may not be big enough to hold the arms in so we can get it off.
Put out a feeler on Facebook to see if anybody has one, but until then, I actually did manage to get it on there pretty well, so if you knock it off like that, I'm going to be pretty upset.
Well, I did because you were on top of the retainer.
It was not on top of the retainer.
This was, see that black?
I know what it is.
See
it
that
wasn't
black?
on top of it. I know what it is.
It was on this side.
It wasn't. You need to trust me because I have better vision than you.
No, Jess.
Yes.
No.
You're not wearing your glasses.
I don't need to see if that was on there. Yeah, see, it's not, it's pulling the spring up and it ain't doing, I can't do it. There we go. This is the shittiest tool I've ever used in my life.
Holy shit, that's saying something. He's like 80 years old.
80. I've used some tools.
So
that one just totally don't work.
We didn't get the springs done yet. I do have a lead on one that I could borrow locally, but we have discovered the worst tool that Harbor Freight makes. So if you ever think about buying this, you better have some real light springs, or really small springs, because this is not good even for a stock truck motor spring. Awful. Coming to an end of the video here. Didn't really make any progress this week. I kind of got really frustrated and just quit, because when you're getting frustrated, it's just not worth it anymore to keep going. Yet another week with no progress on the truck, but I tried this week. It just so happens that the reason why I didn't make progress is because I found the worst tool in all of Harbor Freight. But honestly, like a serious review of this thing is if you're expecting to pull out any sort of valve spring, I would assume that V8 valve springs are a lot heavier than 4-cylinder valve springs or 6-cylinder valve springs. Any valve spring that has any ass behind it, you're not going to want to use this tool, because these little ends here, they don't grab onto the spring enough for you to tighten it down and compress it. So it doesn't work. Don't buy it. That's my review. This thing is a piece of trash. It's going back right now, and that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching this week. Hopefully we'll make progress on it next week, because these nice days are very hard to come by. These nice days are really hard to come by since it's getting colder out, and I'm a little bit frustrated at Harbor Freight for selling me such a big piece of shit, because essentially it's their fault that they wasted an entire day. This entire day has been wasted by Harbor Freight. Normally, stop. Normally, their tools are all right. They furnish most of my garage because I don't have a ton of money to spend on tools. This one, valve spring cooler, don't buy it. Don't even waste your time. Get a good one, make one. That's about all I got for this week. Sorry I couldn't make any progress, guys. I'll see you next week.
You're too tall. I can't make fun of you when you're that tall.